morning. It's Margaret at the University of Sewing, and it's Facebook Live. Yep. And we have Erin
with us
today.
I'm here too this time with you guys, so this is exciting.
So we have had so much going on the last 2 weeks. And did you know, Erin, this is the last of the floor model cabinets that we have had available on super duper sale. It's so super duper we can't mention it online, right? No, we can't mention it.
You have to come in. You got to check out what's so special.
So this is a really, really amazing price. Mm-hmm. If you didn't think you could afford it, I bet you it's in your price range now. And there's some other really exciting stuff that I got to tell you about tomorrow, but you'll get to see a little bit of it because we can't hide it today. But what have you and Dave been doing this week, Erin?
Well, we've been unloading a lot of freight into here. We've got some special furniture that you will love to try out and take a look at. And aren't we giving away some special things?
I'm giving away this morning is the giveaway today. So, guys, we always talk about Bernina on Fridays. So, I have this super cute little sewing kit that you can put right in your purse because look how tiny it is.
That is cute.
Perfect for your luggage or in your purse. And you can put this in there and have your own little sewing kit when you are traveling. And we have a sweet little blank fat quarter here. These two items are our giveaway today. Do you know what the deal is with the giveaway, Erin? Because you just pop in for these occasionally.
I just pop in every once in a while. But
so the deal with the giveaway is that what we do is you share right now while you're watching us, share. But you have to do it within 24 hours of this Facebook Live being presented. And then in the comments, you need to tell us you shared. And the reason for that is our privacy settings. I can't see who shared. Well, sometimes I can, but generally I can't. So people's privacy settings are set up so that I can't see who shared. So if you want me to know and you want to get entered into the drawing, you have to add your name.
There you go.
So what then we do is that at the following week when we come back in on Tuesday, we look at everybody who shared for the first 24 hours. And then what we do is put your name into a drawing and one lucky person wins.
There you go.
So very, very nice little gift.
You mean like Julie and Kathy did?
Hey, Julie and Kathy, thank you. And you guys know that we don't sell these. And they were so infrequently, there was not very many of these available at Bernina University. We do not sell them. You can only get it by entering this drawing.
There you go, guys. You got to share and let us know, and you can be the lucky winner.
Only on Facebook, guys. I know we post these also onto YouTube. And thank you if you're a YouTube viewer. We appreciate it. Please subscribe to our channel. We are starting to put more and more things on that. I have figured out how to use my phone and camera to be able to do some new things. So that's starting to happen. If I can just stop kicking the tripod, it'll be perfect. So those are working out really well. So let's go ahead and I know you did something with our queues this past week. What did you do? What did you do to help a customer?
Yes. So we had a customer here in town. She's just dealing with a skip stitch, but I went over there, fixed it real quick, and she's up and running again. So if you guys have
that was on her Q20.
Yes, that was
This
on her
was
Q20.
not on her home sewing machine. Home sewing machines you bring here.
If you can carry it and bring it here, we'd recommend that.
Because otherwise you will get charged for us to come to you.
That is correct.
So we want you to know about that. But this was actually a customer who just recently upgraded her Q20 onto a frame, and she was having some problems with the skipping stitches. So we went over, got her all taken care of. And so that really, I bet she's very happy about that.
Of course. And we're happy to help all of our customers. I think it's within the first year, we'll come out and do anything for you to get you up and running. without any issues. So
So that is a service we do for Q20s, Q24s, and even our sit downs will help with that if that's the case. But generally, the sit downs, they're just such a breeze because they just work.
Yeah.
It's the long arms when you get them on a frame. Sometimes you need to do some adjusting.
Yeah.
And if you're not aware of it, there's a lot of groups on Facebook that talk about these machines, and it's amazing the support you'll get from other people and how helpful they will be.
Yeah.
So, Aaron, you and Dave will deliver these, won't you?
Yes, we've been delivering these lately quite a bit, and if you get it from us, we will take it to your house. We will get it to where it needs to go, one way or another, and we'll do it carefully and professionally, and it'll look nice when it's there. So
and they'll even put your sewing machine back in the cabinet.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So that's a really cool thing.
Yeah, we delivered all the way up to Greensburg just recently. But
you've delivered to Fisher's before, haven't you?
Yes.
So,
and today we're going to Seymour.
That's right.
That's right.
So we have sold almost every single cabinet that was a floor model. This is the only one left, and it's in wonderful condition. And I'm just telling you, you guys should really look at this. This is the ones that go up and down. So here you go. You can sit at it. You can do it for standing. You know, one of the things people don't stop and think about is when you're doing embroidery, how much easier is it if it's like this for you? So that can be really, really helpful. You can have your stance,
and you can do the free motion if you wanted to that way too.
That's true, and that can give you sometimes a better view of what's going on, and not so much pressure on your neck and your arms. So that's a nice thing. Okay, so we're gonna go and talk about what is left here for the sale on Bernina's up through tomorrow. Bernina has had a 2-month-long sale where you go get all kinds of gifts with purchase if you bought them between now, well, it started at the 1st of July and now it's gone to the end of August. So one of the things I definitely wanted Dave to get a picture of here, because I'm not going to be able to cover every single thing, is we have got, I'm going to go back to that page. We have got some really amazing sales on some of the Bernettes. And these two right here, we've got a 70 and a 77. Those are both at really, really great prices. I wanted you guys to know about those and make sure that if you haven't looked at that, that's really great. We're going to go over and we're going to show you with an L890 all these gifts that you can get with purchase on this. Really fantastic deal. These end up being almost a $1,200 value. So when you think about your sit-down quilting machines, we actually have this particular cabinet with the Q20 on it, and we have it at floor model pricing right now, guys. So even though it's showing this lovely price right here, there is actually a little bit more of a deal here in the shop. Finally, I want to make sure you see the Q24. Again, we have a floor model of that available. I've been using it to quilt in the shop, and I will tell you it is running at peak performance, and it is wonderful.
And Margaret, before you go past that one, how much do we charge for delivery and installation on our Longarms?
Zero.
So do all dealers do that?
No. And as a matter of fact, you can just go ahead and call around, and if you have been thinking about a long arm and you haven't made that purchase yet, go ahead and when you talk to them, they'll give you a price. But what is the price? And are they offering it to you with or without installation included? We do that. Do they offer you for a year to come out if there's a problem? I don't think anybody in our area does that at all. So we decided to do that because sometimes when it gets set up, things are kind of a little chaotic. Sometimes they aren't, everything doesn't go as smoothly as you'd like it to. Plus, sometimes people start using their ruler work stuff and they hit their ruler. So if you do that, sometimes it can mess up your timing. And everybody has a learning curve. Well, you shouldn't be punished because you have a learning curve. So what we've decided to do for those of us who, when you buy a long arm from us, we try to really support you. We give you free installation, setup, and delivery. And then the other thing we do is we will come back for the first year because we want you to be happy and we want you to be able to use it. And you're not going to do that if every time you have a problem, nobody's there for you. So make sure that whoever you buy your long arm from, that they're going to support you. It's very important because you won't use it if you don't have that kind of support. Okay, the very last thing I want to take and make sure I do a really great job of showing this to you. We had some hot summer buys. These end tomorrow. You see that pretty turquoise case, $4.75? It comes with a travel case. We have, I believe it is 3 of them. And guess what? What happens when those 3 are sold?
Oh, look who's here.
Hello, Denise.
Good morning, everyone. What 3 are we selling? The cave?
The $4.75 capes, when those are done, no more. They're done.
Oh.
They have been sold out at Bernina. They aren't going to be available to purchase. I can't order one for you. When I sell my 3, we can't get any more.
And they're still on sale?
Until the end of the day tomorrow.
Oh, my word.
After that, they'll go back to regular price.
Right?
And once I sell those 3,
that's it. Game over. The end.
Game over. Done.
Oh.
And next month, there is a really great sale.
Oh.
But it's not better than this.
It's not. Gotcha.
Okay, so this is your better price.
Okay.
So if you're really thinking that that's what you want, you should get that.
And they can put a deposit and come and pick it up later if they need to.
Of course they can.
Right?
Of course they can.
So you don't have to rush in.
No, if you aren't available to be here today or tomorrow, call us, give us a credit card number. Yep. You can purchase the whole thing that way, or you can put a deposit down and you can come in and bring a check next week. That's fine. We want to make this as convenient as possible for you. But if you do not make that purchase, if you just drag your feet on that cave, it's going to be all gone.
Oh, and we've heard those stories. Every now and then somebody will come in and say, oh, I should have got the whatever it was, and now it's not available anymore.
And I will tell you, we still have the 570 capes and the 770 capes.
Right.
Since this one has sold out, my guess is we will probably only have those through the end of the year.
That makes sense.
I think so. I think that that's what they're going to do.
They've been pretty popular.
They've been very popular.
Yeah.
Well, you get a rolling case with it, which is normally a $549 value.
Yes.
So, how can you beat that? So, not only is the machine 33% off,
that's
which is
huge.
Unheard of in Bernina land.
Yeah, that's true.
These are very, very unusual prices. And you get a $549 case with it.
Wow.
So really great deal, guys. Don't miss out on that. If that is something on your bucket list, don't miss out on it.
I'm sure you mentioned that's a great travel retreat kind of machine.
Perfect travel. But you know what it also is great for? Is that up and coming young sewer who you think is really going to sew.
Yes.
You really think that they would appreciate a good machine.
Sure.
Fabulous. So.
Or maybe you're new to Bernina. That's a great way to kind of test drive.
And I don't know
Bernina.
if Rachel and Maddie are watching.
They might be. They might be.
Maddie has not been feeling good today. I'm sorry, Maddie. You get better, okay?
Quickly.
So, okay. So
no, we have to point out, Denise does have her fan club that's saying hello this morning.
Good morning, friends. I've missed you all.
So we have got a new sale coming up, but I want to finish up with the current sale, and we've only got 15 minutes. So let's go over here real quick, and let's talk about some of the things that are on current sale. So
For another day or two.
Two.
Yes.
So all this stuff in this baskets right here.
I'll do my best, Vanna White.
Come with this $7.90 Pro. So you are going to get an embroidery set. You are going to, the embroidery package for this is going to include software. You are going to get thread. You are going to get ruler work stuff.
My favorite.
Ruler work. You are going to also get a walking foot with this.
Wow.
You're going to get all these lovely feet that are up here. Your 73, your 74, and your 72 ruler work foot. So you are going to basically have almost everything you need. The only
Everything
thing
you could possibly dream of.
The only
almost.
thing that you will need to finish up your sewing room is to go ahead and get the cabinet and the chair.
And I have not seen the new cabinets or the chairs.
And we're only going to hint at them right
Oh,
now. We'll
okay.
talk about
All right.
those
Okay,
tomorrow.
Cool.
But, you know, when you buy a sewing machine from us, do you remember what we do for customers who buy a sewing machine from us?
We do all kinds of cool stuff for
We
those
do.
customers.
We give you free education.
Absolutely.
As many times as you want to come back and do mastery classes, you are welcome.
Yes.
But the other thing we do is your other purchases, you can get 20% off.
That's huge.
How cool is that?
Does anybody else do that?
I have never heard of it.
I haven't heard of that either. They might, but I've never heard of that.
I've not heard of it either.
Yeah, I think that's pretty special.
So then let's go over, I want to talk about the L890 serger because the serger package with this is fabulous. So, serger, most wondrous serger ever.
I agree 1,000%.
So, fabulous serger, so good. Big book of serging, which already is like a whole library of how to do everything.
Fantastic resource.
Skills Hub.
Wow.
Now, if you don't need it for the L890, what if you have another sewing machine and you want to go through that? You can do that.
Good point. I hadn't
So
thought about
that you
that.
can just use this coupon any which way that you would like to do it.
Mm-hmm.
There is some amazing accessory items. The wonderful and amazing hump jumpers.
Yes.
So these are your height compensation tools. And when you're working with a serger, you're doing things like knits. There's always bulky seams to be had.
Of course.
This will help you through that very nicely. You are going to get a specialty thread horizontal pin.
Very nice.
Because all of them on this are, of course, vertical.
Yes.
So you need a way to do horizontal if you want to use some sort of slick rayon thread or something like that.
And you do.
And you definitely want to do. And then we have an adjustable tape guide.
I haven't seen that.
So what you use this for is if you're putting like binding around things and so forth, you can use this to hold everything just right.
Interesting.
So
Could you do
very
a
cool.
quilt binding with that?
I'm not sure. We'll have
Okay.
to check that
We'll have
out.
to test drive that and
We'll
let you
have
know.
to test drive that out. Then we have the accessory holder. It actually makes it possible for you to put that on.
Gotcha.
Okay, so, but you only need one of these, and unfortunately, there's several items that need that help.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
they don't sell it as a package deal.
Okay.
That's why. But this way you get it for free.
I love that. Free is always good.
A couple weeks ago, I went and demonstrated the extra large piping foot. It will do gorgeous piping for you, and you put the really, really big, bulky piping in
Oh,
this.
yes. I
So-
did see that video, Margaret.
So this right here.
Yes.
So you can do
I
that
want to
with
play
it.
with that. I haven't done that yet, but I like that idea.
Okay, and then how about an
that is.
entire thread library? Now I would open this for you, except for it's taped closed because the lid just doesn't stay on that. It's a really cute. It's a
super
really
cute
cute tin,
It's
but
super
the
cute.
lid doesn't stay on.
Yeah.
So we taped it on so all the thread would stop falling out.
Yes,
But
yes.
it's got quite a few spools.
super
of
cute,
thread.
though.
It's super cute. So this is very nice. So that is in there, and that alone is like close to a $300 value.
Oh, I'm sure.
So
I'm sure.
all these different things that I'm showing you with this wonderful serger are worth $1,200 plus, and then you get that amazing serger too.
You do get that amazing serger. And Margaret, I don't think we ever hey, maybe we just forget to share. But that has the creative consultant in it, just like all of our Bernina domestic sewing machines.
All you have to do is hit the home button.
And I have used it, and it is brilliant and works beautifully.
And you can hit your question mark, and what kind of thing is it talking about? Medium weight knits.
And it will set up your tensions for exactly what you need, and
so you can touch that, and then you can say, okay, what's that one talking about? So that one's talking about just doing regular sewing.
I love that.
And then what I can do, I can just touch it and look at that.
Yes, that's my favorite part.
It gives me all kinds of options. So very cool. Very, very cool. And I love the guided mode. I recommend that to everybody.
Right.
Even if you've sewn for a really long time on a serger, having that available is really something else.
Yes.
The point, I think, that I don't think a lot of people, if they've used sergers for a long time, they're like, well, what do I need the guided mode for?
Of course.
I'm smart enough to put this all together and do it all by myself. Well, I thought that initially. Mm-hmm. But what I will tell you is using the guided mode actually taught me so much more about the serger and cover stitch features that I didn't really understand before.
Cool.
And so now I am a much more confident user of my serger and cover stitch.
Absolutely. It makes it so much less intimidating when it's walking you through each step, and I love that.
Yes, yes. So those are things that you will get gifts with purchase. Now, next week starts a brand new sale. And it's a good sale. Okay? We will have up all the information up on the website in the next 24 to 48 hours. I've got to put it all up on there, or maybe somebody else could do it for me. I don't know. Maybe we'll convince somebody else that they can figure that out. But the whole point is we've got a new sale coming up. So what I'm going to do with you is I am going to tell you about some of the things coming up on the new sale. But before I do, we want to make sure we give one more shout out for the accessory of the month, the ruffler.
I love a ruffle.
Love this ruffler. It does an extraordinarily good quality job. You can see from the picture, yes, it does that gorgeous of ruffles.
It looks like some sort of Chinese torture device, but it works really well.
Actually, it just goes on your machine very much like your walking foot.
Perfect.
So very easy to use. And I have a video on YouTube that shows you how to put it on and how to use it. So if you haven't seen that, you might want to go to that. So we have the flyer for next month's sale. Now, if budget is a really big thing and the gifts with purchase maybe aren't as big of a thing,
Gotcha.
the 25% off trade-in sale really does help people's budgets. So, but I want you to know what is included in this sale and what is not.
That's important.
So, for starters, our trade-in sale is going to include almost everything except for one machine. Well, maybe, hold on. I thought one machine was excluded, but it looks like maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Let me see. The ultimate upgrade.
You might have to do some homework.
We might have to do some homework.
I may have to
Hot
look at
off
that.
the presses, this flyer.
It is hot off the presses, and I haven't had a chance to look at it. And plus, we have had so much new stuff going on that I'm just not 100% sure. But it does look like maybe, just maybe, that trade-in sale is going to work for any of our sewing
sure
machines.
Does. Even
It
the brand
kinda-
spanking new.
It kind of looks like that. So
Wow.
we will find out.
What we can do is say one that we know that is included.
Look at the new 735 Patchwork Edition, which is the prettiest sewing machine. And you know what? You're going to be really shocked, but this particular machine comes with a possibility of 3 gifts with purchase. But if you bring me a machine and trade in on this, good deal.
Wow.
Good
Margaret
deal.
does like a good trade-in, though.
Good
she
deal.
does. It's true.
This is amazing. I did not know this was happening, so I'm a little surprised that this one is included.
Wow.
Well, I knew that the 790 Pro was going to be.
Okay.
So the 790 Pro, you can bring your trade in and you can get yourself a brand new 790 Pro. Now, you remember the 790 Pro is coming not with all those gift of purchases then, though.
Gotcha.
So which way do you want to buy it?
Right, which is important to you.
Right, right. Because you know what? Yeah, you'll save the money, but then you'll have to buy all the stuff, and does it bring it back to the same price?
Right, right. do a little math there.
Do
a little
some math because I'm
yeah.
just going to tell you it's real close.
Yeah, I bet.
So,
I bet.
It's really, really close. But the L890 is also on this sale. And so if you've been thinking about it, maybe now it is in you can get that amount.
So, Margaret, if they want to do a trade-in on the L890, do they have to bring in a serger to trade in?
Nope.
Nope.
Not here.
Nope. Any sewing machine. Bring it in.
Yes. Not here.
Yes. Yes. Very cool.
Doesn't matter which brand.
Yeah.
Some places don't do this.
That's true, too.
Some places do not do this. Some will not do trade-ins. I will. So I will. I'll be happy to do that for you.
Yes, yes.
So if you are ready to get rid of that clunker, and I know you have a clunker somewhere.
It's in the back of the closet that nobody talks about.
Boot that clunker right out the door and bring in your new Bernina, and you will love it.
Absolutely.
So it's pretty fabulous. Okay. Also, do you know what else is included in that?
What?
How about Longarms?
Wow.
So, are you ready to get rid of your junky long arm?
Oh, and there are some of those out there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So, get rid of the junky long arm. Get yourself a new long arm. You deserve it. And you know what? You don't have to trade anything in. We've got a couple floor models still available, and I'm just going to tell you they're at fabulous prices.
Yes. Yes.
They're at fabulous
And that's
prices.
a great way to get a really good machine.
Yes, and I will just tell you that they are just really good machines. They are really fun to use and wonderful. But they also are, that you have to know how to thread them.
A little bit of a learning curve, maybe.
There's
but
a little bit.
Nothing unmanageable.
No. And how many of us use these machines in the shop?
All of us.
All of us.
All of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's gonna
and
be
Margaret
really
does
fun.
not make that a condition of employment, just to be clear. That's a choice for all of us.
No,
Yes.
it really has
Yes.
been. It's really funny because now everybody's using them.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of newbies. We will convert them. It'll be easy.
It's just a matter of time.
It'll be easy.
Margaret, on the topic of trade-ins, if somebody is not ready, maybe next month to do that.
We've got some hot buys.
Oh.
So if you're not ready to do that and you have some hot buys, what is really fun is that we have a couple of Bernettes that are going to be really a great deal. You've got the Crafter and the Academy that are both on really great sales.
Yes.
So that is a great entry-level sewing machine for almost anybody.
Yes.
Then we have our airlock threading serger, the B64. It's only going to be $1,000.
That's bananas. That's crazy.
It is such a great price, guys. There is no reason you should not have a serger in your sewing room. You will love it. I'm going to just tell you, you will love it.
You will find reasons to use it.
And we have a 435, which is just a sweet entry level into the Berninas.
Yep.
And that one is only going to be $14.99. It is normally $23.99.
Wow.
You are going to save $900. Did I do that right? Yeah, I did that
Wow.
right. $900.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your math is good.
So I just noticed there's a 990 new owner that just popped on and is watching.
Oh.
Is there someone around here that might be getting a 990 down the road?
Oh, yeah, it would be me. It would be me. Yes. Am I excited? Maybe just a little bit. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to just tell you, I have heard from Bernina.
Uh-oh.
So, those Bernina owners who are thinking about 990 right now, guess when the next ones are coming out? Not yours. We already bought yours.
Sure.
I got that I bought a couple extra ones, and then they got sold like immediately.
Of course they did.
But I just found out yesterday that the next ones coming are not going to be until January.
Oh my goodness.
So I got one for the person who just decided on another one.
Cool.
So congratulations to that individual.
And Margaret, we're going to have to wind it up because another $9.90 buyer is standing at the front door.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to have to help them. Okay, so my point is that I ordered one extra one. If you guys want me to order another one right now, let me know.
Speak up quickly.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, because I have a feeling this is going to be crazy. Because if you think you might want one for Christmas or for the holidays, let me know. I'll get another one.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 coming in, only 1 spoken for. So I didn't know how many to do this for, but I'm open.
Yeah.
And we will do a great deal for you, regardless.
That's
okay.
true.
And we're gonna find out what the story is on that 25% off this month, because I might need to order more.
You might need to order more.
Also, great deal on the feet. 50 buy one get one for 50% off.
Oh, that's new. They haven't done that before, have they?
Yes, they have.
They have. Okay.
Usually in September they
Okay,
do
all
that
right.
one. So
I don't remember that one.
yes,
but cool.
yes.
I like
so
that one.
that's a pretty good one.
Nice.
It's not as good as when you can get them all for 50% off.
That's true. That's true.
So anyway, we will take good care of you guys.
Always.
And come in and see us. Come and get a demoed machine. So
Come play.
we will happily see you tomorrow, and we have some new, and you probably saw, we have some new stuff here.
So exciting.
And so we have some new things to talk about. So we will see you tomorrow for Facebook Live. Everybody have a great day.